Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This reading is for Divine Masculine and messages to his Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's see what we can get out of this, okay? Alright. What messages of Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, to his Divine Feminine for the Twin Flame Collective? What can you tell me, Spirit? Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine messages. What can you tell me? What is the energy? What is going on right now with Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine energy. What else can you tell me? Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine messages. Twin Flame Collective. What can you tell me for Divine Feminine? Okay. What is the outcome for the situation? What's the outcome for this message, this reading? What is the outcome? What can you tell me? Okay, I got it. Okay. So what I can see here is that the first card that came out is the Universe. And so this means that Divine Masculine is tapping into his intuition and he's coming to a realization that it's time to move forward. I feel that he's been stagnant for a while, and I believe that the universe is now pushing him, because for a while what I'm getting is that he wasn't moving. He was standing still. He was just very stagnant, very much in his head. And so now the universe, I don't know what's happened, but something's happened in the universe where it's pushed him to move forward. The Divine Masculine that I'm reaching right now is moving forward, and he's found strength. And so this is something he's been wanting for a while, because the next card that came out was Trapped in Fear. Okay, and so with this card, what it speaks of is that he's been trapped in fear by his own doing, by him feeling like there was no way out and there was no way to leave his karmic partner. And also I'm hearing that he has been in fear that his divine femme would not accept him because it's been a long time. And he's actually been holding out hope. And I do see the hope card right here. It did come out. I just noticed that right now. But he's been holding out hope that divine femme would allow divine masculine back. And so right now he's got his bearings. He's strong right now, and he's moving forward. He's ready to move forward. And with the universe being the first card, I mean, this is already, it's destiny. It's already in motion. It's gonna happen. If you can just see, like, it's just moving in like a clockwise, you know, so it's not gonna go backwards, it's going forwards. So he's moving forward. He's found his strength. Something has woke him up. Something's woke him up, and he's ready to move. I'm gonna keep the hope card up here with it. And so at this moment, he's been having a lot of thoughts of you and feeling you, and just, you've brought him peace and tranquility is what I'm hearing. And he wants you to know that. He wants you to know that he feels you. He feels you, and he sees you, and he hears you in the subconscious level, which is the 5D level. Because even though you haven't been connected physically, and I feel like this divine masculine has not had that much communication with divine feminine. And so even though he's been in his head, and he's been trapped in fear of moving forward, because he didn't know if divine femme would still be there. And so there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope that he's having, that divine femme will still be waiting and still will accept him. Okay. And so, but he feels divine feminine. He feels the positivity that she has been sending, and he or she has been sending, because they're connected on a soul level is what I'm hearing. Okay. And so he's had some time for solitude. And so with this card, what it speaks of is that he's learned something has woke him up. What I'm getting is like he went through a spiritual awakening. If that's what the book is representing, that he's been awoke. And so by this happening, by the universe awakening him is what Spirit is telling me, that is allowing him to move forward. And that's pretty amazing. I mean, because I know there's a lot of divine feminines that have not had any contact with divine masculine, and it's been a long time coming is what I'm hearing. So, but with this solitude, he has come to a realization that he's somewhat feeling a little bit of resentment because it's been so long, and I can hear him like beating himself down for waiting so long, and from moving forward, from being able to let go of the karmic partner and being able to move forward with divine femme. He's anguished. He's been anguished. He's trapped in fear to move. He was trapped in fear to move is what I'm hearing. But now he's ready to move. He is ready. And this is also confirming it with the next card that came out, which was the solar plexus chakra. And so he's able to feel and allow his feelings to run freely through his body. And it had to do a lot with the awakening, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so this divine femme or masculine, this divine masculine is awake, and he's feeling, and he's ready. He's ready for change, is what I'm hearing. And so the next card that came out is victory and success. And so what he's feeling right now, he's feeling a lot of hope. He's feeling a lot of hope and success. And I can just hear that he's just been working really hard to get back to divine feminine. And he feels like there's going to be victory and success. And what I'm hearing is that he hopes that divine feminine hasn't moved forward with someone else, and he's hoping that divine feminine will take divine masculine back, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so there is victory and success. If you look at the card in the back behind him, see, this reiterates that he's moving forward, because behind him in this card there's darkness. But as he's moving forward, there's light. See the light coming in? So there has been some progress in this divine masculine, and he has been able to have movement, choices, and decisions. He knows that he's had these decisions, and it's in the world, and like in the earth, and marital, and like with money. He's had to think about everything, because a lot of what I'm hearing is that he was held back a lot because the money situation. He feared, what I'm hearing is that he feared not being able to provide for divine feminine. And so this was a big worry. And what I'm hearing is that I guess he's become a little bit more financially balanced, and perhaps he's gotten a new job, or let go of something that he didn't like to do. So I'm thinking that he with this card too, because he's been learning, I feel like he's been able to do something different in the work, and which is making him feel a lot more balanced. Okay, and so then with the next card, recognition and reward. And so see how the light is shining down on him. So what Spirit is saying is that since he's finally given in, because for the longest time he was not giving in, he was resisting. He has been resisting this journey, and what I hear is that he didn't quite believe in it. He didn't know that it was real. So by him tapping into his spirituality and being open to it, because see, the book is open, so he was open to it. He is now being recognized by Spirit, and he's being rewarded. And the way that he's being rewarded is by moving back to divine feminine. And he's got the strength right now. He's got a lot of strength. I feel strength coming in, and light, and just see the little bird and the light. I mean, it just means movement, and he's just moving forward. So, but it's only because he's been able to tap into spirituality, and he's done fighting it, which is pretty amazing. I believe that this is pretty amazing for this group, because that means, what that means for divine feminine is that he's healing his karma. And see, look at the card that comes up next is triumph. So he's feeling really, really strong, guys. Like, I'm just getting that positive vibe right now. And it's just like he's triumphed and he's very proud of himself, because he's been beat down. He's been beat down by his karmic partner. For whatever reason, she stuck him in this fear, and just a lot of anguish and just not very kind words I'm hearing. So, but being able to give into it and just follow his intuition, he has triumph. He's triumphed. And you could just see the eagerness look on his face. Like he's waving the red banner, which is victory. You know, so he's feeling really good right now. This divine masculine is feeling really good. And so the next card is deception and envy. And so what I'm hearing from this one is that he has he's took his mask off. He's finally able to move free and be clear and not hide behind a mask, which is what he has been doing for several years now. And what I'm hearing is that it has to do with the transformation, because he has another transformation card here. And he's gone through it. He's learned a lot. I keep hearing he's learned his lesson. Yes. Okay, what Spirit is saying is he learned a karmic lesson. And my gosh, this is amazing, because I just heard that right now and it makes sense. He's learned his karmic lesson. So karma has been fulfilled, and that's why he's able to have a positive movement forward. Okay, so that's amazing. That's just awesome. That's amazing. And so he has been wearing this mask. He's been wearing it for quite some time now. And so now he's found the power. He's found the power inside. And I'm getting what Spirit is saying, it's because of the love that he has felt. So, and he was able to have that mirror moment with himself, where he looked at himself and he looked very deeply. And what I'm hearing is that by him looking at himself inside, and he realized all the negativity and everything that he was allowing to happen, whatever was happening with him and the karmic partner was not a happy time for him. And it made him sort of go into this pit where he was just full of fear. And I get that feeling. He was just full of fear and just distraught. But an awakening happened, and it's because of the universe card, his destiny. His destiny is playing out, that he was able to look at himself and find strength. And I'm hearing that he found the strength as well because of divine feminine sending him love and being able to talk, be connected to each other, even though there's been distance and lack of communication. So this is awesome that he has power. He's got his power back, you guys. And gosh, that's amazing. And so the next card is accelerated motion. And he's following his intuition. And look at, it's another 8. Look at all the 8s that are in here. I'm just realizing 8. I mean, he's just ready. He's ready to move forward and make a change. And he is following his intuition, and his intuition, what I'm hearing, is guiding him back to his divine feminine. So, but he's got strength right now. And this is the most powerful I've felt any divine masculine. So if this is happening to you and you hear any word from your divine masculine, I would really like to know, because I feel like there's a movement coming. And with the universe card, it could be soon. It could be soon, okay? So let me know. And so, but he just wants you to know, what I'm hearing is that he wants you to know that he has been planning. He's been planning to come back together with his twin flame. And that's what the pillars are. Because he didn't believe this connection was real. he kept sabotaging it. He sabotaged it in his head. He really has. He sabotaged it. And what I'm getting is that finally he broke down. And in this solitude, he was able to open himself up and allow it in. And so now he sees what has been going on. And what I'm hearing is that he's kicking himself. He's kicking himself because he's waited so long. I'm hearing that again. He waited too long, and he's really hoping, really hoping that all this planning that he's been doing, that divine masculine hasn't found someone else and is still waiting for me. Because I hear wait for me. And so he has, like I said, he's made a change. He's made a change in work. And this reiterates it for me too. That he's made a change in work and also in the marital status. This has been changing for him. So this is allowing him to move forward too. Okay? So the next card that is popped out is material and spiritual prosperity. See, so this reiterates this card as well, where he's changed. He's changed the way of thinking. He's looked at each avenue. What I'm hearing is that he's had that contemplation and that thought and decision to move and make a change in his life. And he's done wearing this mask, because what I'm hearing is that he hasn't been himself. He got into a situation where I'm hearing he just jumped into a situation and not knowing who he was coming together with, which is his karmic partner, is what I'm hearing. They somewhat just jumped into it without knowing. And he realized early on that his karmic partner was not the right person for him. And so what I'm hearing is that he's been wearing this mask. He's been wearing this mask all this time, and he's tired of it. He's tired of it. He doesn't want to live like that anymore. He doesn't want to, and that's why he's made the changes, and that's where he's gotten his strength, because he's had time to look at himself, and he found himself. And because for a long time he's been, what is the word? He's been stagnant, and what Spirit is saying, they're trying to convey to me that he just has been pretending. He's been false. He's been false and not being the true self that he is. And so this is allowing him for material and spiritual prosperity, because he's following his intuition and see the twin waterfalls. There's two of them. So this is what he's looking for. He's making plans. He's making plans to come back together. Okay. And he is anguishing about this, because he's had heartache and loss, and he is just really scared. He's scared that divine masculine will not take him back because of the pain that he has caused her, and for how long it has been without communication. But he's having hope. What I'm hearing is he's having hope that you waited for him, because he still feels the love that you send out. Okay? So that's beautiful. That is just beautiful, and I just have chills. So he feels that he's caused you pain, is what I'm hearing. But he's hoping that he can end this pain. What I'm hearing is that he hopes he can end this pain and heartache and cover it up with harmony, because this is what he has been working to come back to. harmony and being one. And see, here's the strength. This is an altar. And what this means is that he's wanting to settle down, start a family. Marriage is what I'm hearing. Traditional. Just knowing each other, being in tune with each other. Look at the way they're looking at each other. It's like they don't even have to communicate because they feel each other, is what I'm hearing. They feel each other and they're meant to be together. And this is what he is conveying to divine feminine right now, is that hopefully he's hoping that he can cover this pain up with love, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I mean, this is a beautiful card, and you can see just the way they're looking at each other, the love that they have for each other. And look at, they're wearing green, which is they have spirituality together. So he's very bonded to his divine feminine. So that is beautiful. I mean, this is something that I'm just hoping that is happening for some of you out there. And I would really love to hear if that is happening to you, okay? So I'm going to take another deck and see what that deck says. And I'm just taking my regular tarot deck, my Rider deck, okay? Spirit, for divine masculine and divine feminine, for the twin flames. Okay, I see. For the twin flames, what can you enlighten us with? What messages of love, returning, letting go, releasing of bad relationships, moving forward, hope, triumph, deception, strength, union? What can you tell? What can you clarify? Yes. What else? Yes. Tell me what. Trapped in fear. What can you tell me about trapped in fear? Okay. Heartache and loss. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay. When I asked for trapped in fear, Spirit gave 5 of Swords. And so see, this was him in his head wanting to walk away from this union. He walked away from it and he ignored it. And he ignored it till he could no longer ignore it anymore. This divine masculine was like just in his head about it and just not really believing it, and he chose to sabotage the union because he didn't have belief in it. And what I'm hearing that Spirit is saying, it's because he just was so down. He was just so down on being with the wrong person. And what I'm hearing is that they just didn't share nice words. Karmic partner and divine masculine didn't share nice words, and it brought him down. It broke him down to a point where he just didn't believe in love, and he didn't believe he was lovable because he's been so beat down, is what I'm hearing. But when he met divine feminine, he felt it, but he still denied it. He denied it. It was like denial. Okay, so I wanted to explain that one before I forget, because I did ask, what about this one? This tears, trapped in fears, I mean. So that's what that was. Okay, so then Spirit has given the Moon card. And so with the Moon card, that means he's enlightened. He's spiritual, and he's changed. He made a transformation. And so he has a knowing now that he didn't know. Spirit says he knew, But he was so hard. He was so hard that he didn't believe it. And he didn't want to believe it. He didn't want to believe that he was lovable. He didn't want to believe that he deserves love. For some reason, I'm hearing, it stems way back to his childhood. And whoever he's had, what Spirit is telling me is that people has just broke him down and said bad things about him. And that's put him down. So what I'm seeing here, okay. I'm going to flip them over now. Okay. So he has ended his contemplation. He's done thinking about it. He's ready for action. What I'm hearing is that he's ready for movement. Like the light went on. When he went through his solitude period and his transformation, Spirit is saying the light went on. The light went on, and now he believes in this twin flame, because it was very hard for him to believe. Look at this card, talks of twin flames too. So it was very hard for him to believe. In his head, he couldn't believe that this could be a real thing. And so by Divine Feminine, how Divine Feminine kept sending love to him, he felt it, and that's what broke him down. It finally broke him down. Okay? And so he's able to have movement now, which is awesome. And Spirit says to expect a different person, a new love is what Spirit is saying. Expect a new love, and it's him transformed. And so you are going to be getting an offer. See that? Page of Cups. Spirit says there's a message. There's a message of love coming. He's ready. He's been beat down. It's his wish to start over, have that happy family, have the material things that he can give to Divine Femme, have the family around, and just be happy. And it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning that he's moving towards with the Chariot. And so with the Chariot, this is destiny as well. It's meant to be. It's like he finally is walking away from this resistance, self-resistance that is, and trying to act like it was no big deal, and trying to act like you didn't touch him, and you did. I'm feeling it, like you did touch him. And so that's why there's movement. There's movement towards his twin, and he knows now. And so this is the Chariot, and he's moving towards Divine Feminine, and he's ready to share this love with Divine Femme. You see that? He's offering up. He's finally, I feel like Spirit is saying he's matured. He's matured through this process. Through this process of, where'd it go? I know I had it. Come to me. Okay. Through this process of solitude and allowing the intuition to come out and being open for it, he's grown up. He's grown up and matured, is what Spirit is saying, which is awesome. I think that's beautiful. Okay, but he's willing to. He's willing, and he's ready to share his love with Divine Femme, and so. And this is happening because the sun. Look at that, the sun. Here's the victory banner, happiness, growing. Everything's growing. Family, just beautiful. And this is coming to you. It's coming to you. I feel like it's coming soon. For some of you, it is coming soon. I can just feel it. So don't give up hope, guys. Don't give up. Have that hope. And Spirit says, listen. When he comes back, listen to what he has to say. Because I guess he's got an earful to tell you. And to just relay to you and just be honest about what's happened to him. And why For some of you, there's been no contact out of fear. Out of fear, there was no contact. You see what I'm hearing, what Spirit is telling me for some divine masculines that I'm reaching, they ran because of the fear of being so in love with you. I know that sounds so crazy, right? Like, to me, to hear that right now, it just makes me sound so crazy because he just had a resistance. He just didn't believe. He didn't want to believe that this union was true. And so he ran for himself. He wasn't running from you, Divine Femme. He was running from himself because the love that he was feeling was so vulnerable. It just made him feel so vulnerable and so different than he's ever felt. And it's made him run because he doesn't believe that he deserves love. For whatever his upbringing, what I'm getting from Spirit is that his upbringing just really, really shot him down. And then being with this karmic partner, he's been wearing masks. He's been wearing masks for so long. And so now he's had this recognition and reward where he's finally more spiritual and believing in himself and believing in the universe, and he's being rewarded. But he's allowing it is what I'm hearing. He's finally allowing it. So this is just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. And gosh, I swear, if you guys are going through this and if something just comes out of the blue with your divine masculine, I would just like to know, because I just feel like it's just pulling. It's just such a pull right now. And I do believe it's going to happen end of spring, end of summer. End of spring or fall, winter, fall. This year. Spirit is saying this year. Okay. So spring or fall. Okay. I got it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do some romance. Romance angels, I call upon thee. What message for Twin Flame Collective? What message can you give the Twin Flames? What signs of hope and return and true love? What can you give? What message? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, together. What can you tell me? What would you like to share? Flip it all the way out. What does Divine Masculine wish to share with Divine Feminine? What can you tell me, Spirit? They're a little sticky today, guys. I have no idea why. Okay. Yes. Okay, what else? Yes. Okay. Okay, so separation, and what Spirit is saying is that this separation is coming to an end, and there's going to be a time where you're going to get to know him again, because he's been gone for so long. And what Spirit has told me before a couple minutes ago is that he's going to be a new person. He's going to be a new person, and he needs to know, because he has fear. He has fear that Divine Femme will not accept him back. He needs to know that Divine Femme is not turning her back against him. Because it's a big fear factor for him right now to step back into Divine Feminine's life. But he wants to do it, and he wants to feel that Divine Femme is going to allow him in and not push him back, because it's been such a long time. And I guess I want to say there's not been honesty, but what Spirit is saying is that he's been reborn. And this is a true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It's true love. And for some of you, it's a past life. So it is something that you both have been calling for each other, and you're both yearning for each other. And it's because you have unfinished business. For whatever reason in your past life, you weren't able to fulfill a union together. And so right now you're just having a big pull. You're having a big pull together. But when you do come together, you're going to retreat. You're going to retreat, and you're going to get to know each other better. You're going to get to know each other better and just be comfortable with each other. And in this retreat, I always take it as this is going on a honeymoon, because look at, they're retreating it away from everybody. She's in a wedding gown and he's in tux. So you guys are going to be married, and you're going to be walking away and going to retreat and just being together and having that time together that you haven't had in a very long time is what I'm hearing. So just Spirit is saying is just to be open, and you are getting you're getting a new love. You're getting a new love that's been transformed. He's going to be different than what you've known him, only because he's just a little bit more in tune. He's more in tune with who he is. Okay, so that is amazing. And I feel like I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to move that, but I'm going to take one more card. I just need to grab them because I wasn't intending on taking this deck, but I'm just being told by Spirit to do it, so I'm doing it. Give me a sec. I'm sorry guys. Okay, and I'm using the Wisdom of Love. Whispers of Love is what they want me to use. So for some reason there's something there that they want you to know. Okay, so okay, Spirit, what do you want them to know? What do you want the viewer to see? Yes, 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 okay. What else? What else? Okay, I got it. Isn't this amazing? Look. New love. You see that? It says, embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. And this is what Spirit's telling you. He has gone through changes with work, okay? And he's also had a change in spirituality, which has created a new person. And so that's why they keep telling me new love, new love. And he is the new love. He's just transformed. He's been transformed into a new love. And so the first one that came out was listen with your heart, because there's going to be a time where he's going to be telling you something that it might make you bite your lip, is what I'm getting. Like, you're going to be anxious, you know, to hear what he's saying, but listen with your heart. It says you are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. But you need to listen with a loving heart. Okay, so just remember that, whatever he's telling you. And then, so the next one that came out is love makes the difference. And oh my gosh, these cards are just so pretty. It says love makes the difference. Love can help you heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. And so see, this divine masculine just didn't have love. He didn't have love growing up, and he hasn't had love in the relationships that he's been in. And so he feels that this love with his divine feminine is what's going to make the difference. And that's what he's being drawn to. And for some of you, I keep hearing that it is a past life, and they've done the karma, and they're ready to fulfill this love in this lifetime. This is what I'm hearing. And so then once again, it says treasure. This card came up last week, I believe. It says treasure your loved ones. it's important to love others deeply. And so what I'm getting is just that he just did not have, he's never had this kind of love before. He's never had unconditional love. And so it's just very hard for him. It's been very, very hard for him to believe. That's where the Five of Swords comes in too. It's like, it's just been really hard for him to believe that this union is what it is. Okay. And, he treasures it. He treasures it. He's heard the love that you've sent to him, and he's felt it. You've been connected. You've been connected. And that signifies it in the moon, because there's spirituality and there's connection between you both. And this memories of love. It's like a six of cups, this memories of love. Okay, so oh my goodness, you guys, I just hope that you like this reading, and I just hope that you stay on track and just stay optimistic is what they want you to feel, is optimistic, and just be ready, because I feel like you're going to be getting a message. You're going to be getting a message soon. You're going to be getting a message soon of love, an offer, an apology, an offer, and just all... It's all just going to come out. It's what Spirit's saying. All of it that you've been wondering about is going to be answered. So, just hang in there. So I hope you guys like this. Oh my goodness, it was a very good reading, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new, welcome to my channel, and please add, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a good night.